Imagine waking up in the morning, your joints feeling stiff and achy, making it harder to get out of bed and start your day. For many people living with arthritis, this isn't just an occasional discomfort, it's a daily reality. But what if some of that pain wasn't just because of age or wear and tear? What if certain foods you eat every day were actually making it worse? Experts suggest that inflammation is a major contributor to arthritis pain. It's your body's natural response to injury or harmful substances, but when it becomes chronic, it can cause swelling and stiffness in the joints. The surprising part is that certain foods can silently fuel this inflammation, making your symptoms even more intense. These aren't just the obvious sugary snacks or greasy fried foods. Sometimes it's the items you least expect that are adding to the discomfort. Making small adjustments to your diet might help reduce this inflammation, bringing relief to aching joints and improving your overall comfort. It's not about cutting out everything you love, it's about knowing which foods may be triggering that pain and finding simple, tasty alternatives that are kinder to your body. If you've been feeling the effects of arthritis more than usual, it might be worth taking a closer look at what's on your plate. Let me know where you're watching from in the comments. I'd love to know who's on this journey with us. And if you find these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more straightforward health advice designed just for you. Giving up certain foods isn't always easy, especially when they've been part of your life for as long as you can remember. There's comfort in familiar flavors, in the meals shared with family and friends, and in the simple routines of daily life. But for those living with arthritis, the food choices made each day can sometimes mean the difference between a good morning and a painful one. Experts suggest that certain foods can trigger inflammation, making it harder to move, harder to enjoy the things you love, and harder to stay active. It's not just about managing pain, it's about holding on to the things that matter, like gardening, playing with grandchildren, or even taking a peaceful walk around the neighborhood without that constant ache in your joints. Change can feel challenging, especially when it means adjusting lifelong habits. But some studies show that even small changes in diet can help reduce inflammation and improve joint health. It's not about giving up everything you love, but about understanding which foods may be adding to the discomfort. Swapping out just a few items for healthier options could bring more comfort, more energy, and more freedom to enjoy everyday activities. Imagine waking up with less stiffness, moving around more easily, and not worrying so much about those familiar aches and pains. Sometimes, it's the smallest adjustments that make the biggest difference. It's about making choices that allow you to keep doing what you love for as long as possible. And that's always worth considering. Inflammation is the body's natural response to injury or infection, designed to protect and heal. But when it becomes chronic, it can do more harm than good, especially for those living with arthritis. Inflammation in the joints leads to swelling, stiffness, and pain that can make even simple movements uncomfortable. Experts suggest that what you eat can have a direct impact on inflammation levels in the body. Certain foods can trigger an inflammatory response, making symptoms worse, while others can help soothe inflammation and support joint health. This means that the choices made at each meal can either ease discomfort or add to it. Research shows that some of the most common foods people enjoy every day may actually be contributing to joint pain, sometimes without them even realizing it. Understanding which foods might be causing more harm than good is an important first step toward relief. By identifying these triggers and making a few thoughtful changes, it's possible to support healthier joints and reduce daily discomfort. Today, the focus is on the 7 worst foods for arthritis, items that could be silently adding to inflammation and joint pain. Knowing what they are and how to replace them with better options can lead to noticeable improvements. Small changes in your diet can sometimes bring big relief, and the journey to feeling better can begin with just one choice. Sugar is one of the most common ingredients found in everyday foods, yet it's also one of the biggest contributors to inflammation. Experts suggest that high sugar intake can lead to increased levels of inflammatory markers in the body, making joint pain and stiffness worse for those with arthritis. It's not just the obvious sweets like cakes and candies. Sugar often hides in places you might not expect. Many types of bread, salad dressings, and even pasta sauces contain added sugars. These hidden sugars can build up quickly, contributing to inflammation without you even realizing it. Some breakfast cereals that seem healthy at first glance are loaded with sugar, and even flavored yogurts can contain as much sugar as a dessert. This constant exposure to sugar throughout the day can keep inflammation levels high, making it harder for your joints to feel comfortable and mobile. The reason sugar triggers inflammation is tied to how it affects the body's natural response to high blood sugar levels. When you consume foods high in sugar, your body releases more insulin to manage the sudden spike in blood sugar. Over time, frequent spikes can lead to something called insulin resistance, which some studies show can increase inflammation in the body. Additionally, sugar promotes the production of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These compounds form when proteins or fats combine with sugar in the bloodstream, and they have been linked to increased inflammation and oxidative stress. This combination puts extra pressure on your joints, making everyday movements more uncomfortable. For those managing arthritis, cutting back on sugar could help reduce these inflammatory responses, potentially leading to less pain and greater ease of movement. There are simple, practical swaps that can help reduce sugar intake without sacrificing flavor. Choosing natural sweeteners like honey or stevia instead of refined sugar is one step. Honey provides a touch of sweetness along with natural antioxidants, while stevia offers a sugar-free option that doesn't raise blood sugar levels. Another strategy is to focus on natural fruits when you want something sweet. Berries, apples, and oranges not only satisfy a sweet craving but also come packed with vitamins and anti-inflammatory properties. When it comes to hidden sugars in store-bought items like sauces and dressings, reading labels carefully can make a big difference. Opting for low-sugar or sugar-free versions, or even making your own at home, can help you avoid unnecessary sugar that could be contributing to joint discomfort. For breakfast, switching from sugary cereals to oats topped with fresh fruit is a nourishing way to start the day without the extra sugar. These small adjustments can add up, helping to lower inflammation levels and support healthier joints. Understanding how sugar impacts arthritis pain is an important step toward feeling better. By recognizing hidden sources and making simple swaps, you can start to see improvements in how your joints feel day by day. Next, we'll look at another common food that could be silently contributing to inflammation: processed meats. These are often a staple in many households, but their impact on joint health is something worth understanding. Processed meats are a common part of many diets, but research suggests they may be doing more harm than good, particularly for those with arthritis. These meats include items like bacon, sausages, deli meats, and ham. Experts suggest that the problem lies in the way these meats are preserved. Many processed meats contain high levels of preservatives and additives, including nitrates and nitrites, which have been linked to increased inflammation in the body. Inflammation is a major concern for anyone managing arthritis, as it can lead to more joint pain and stiffness over time. Some studies show that these preservatives, along with the high amounts of saturated fats found in processed meats, can trigger inflammatory responses, making it harder for your body to manage joint health effectively. Additionally, processed meats are often high in something called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These compounds form when meats are cooked at high temperatures, such as grilling, frying, or smoking. Experts suggest that AGEs can build up in tissues, causing oxidative stress and inflammation, which may worsen arthritis symptoms. This buildup doesn't just affect the joints, it can also contribute to other health issues, adding to the overall strain on your body. Choosing to reduce or eliminate processed meats from your diet could help to lower inflammation levels, potentially leading to less joint pain and more comfort in everyday movements. There are practical and healthier alternatives that can still bring flavor and satisfaction to your meals. Fresh poultry like chicken and turkey are leaner options that provide plenty of protein without the added preservatives. Fish, especially varieties rich in omega-3 fatty acids like salmon and mackerel, can actually help to reduce inflammation rather than contribute to it. Plant-based proteins like beans and lentils are also great choices. Not only are they gentle on your joints, but they also bring added fiber and nutrients that support overall health. Swapping out processed meats for these options may not only reduce inflammation but also bring a lighter, fresher taste to your meals. Making small changes like these can support healthier joints, helping you to move with more ease and less discomfort. Refined carbohydrates are common staples in many households, found in foods like white bread, pasta, and pastries. While these foods are convenient and familiar, experts suggest they may be contributing to inflammation, especially for those with arthritis. Refined carbohydrates are processed in a way that removes much of their natural fiber and nutrients. This means that when you eat them, your body breaks them down very quickly, causing rapid spikes in blood sugar levels. Studies show that these sudden increases can trigger inflammation throughout the body, making joint pain and stiffness worse over time. For someone managing arthritis, these repeated blood sugar spikes can place additional stress on the joints, adding to discomfort and making everyday movements more challenging. Switching to whole grains instead of refined carbohydrates is a simple way to reduce this inflammation. Whole grains like brown rice, quinoa, and whole wheat bread are less processed, so they still contain their natural fiber and nutrients. This helps your body break them down more slowly, leading to steadier blood sugar levels. The fiber in whole grains also supports healthy digestion and can help you feel full longer, reducing the temptation to snack on sugary or processed foods. Making small changes like swapping white bread for whole grain bread or using brown rice instead of white rice at dinner can make a noticeable difference in how your joints feel. Not only do these swaps help manage inflammation, but they also provide important vitamins and minerals that support overall health. By choosing whole grains over refined carbohydrates, it's possible to enjoy your favorite meals while also being kinder to your joints. Fried foods are a popular choice for many, but experts suggest they may be contributing to joint pain and inflammation, particularly for those with arthritis. The reason lies in the way these foods are cooked. Most fried foods are prepared using oils that are high in omega-6 fatty acids, such as corn oil, soybean oil, and sunflower oil. While the body does need some omega-6 fatty acids for normal growth and development, too much of it can throw off the balance with omega-3 fatty acids, which are known to help reduce inflammation. Studies show that an excess of omega-6 in the diet can trigger inflammatory responses, which may lead to more pain and stiffness in the joints. For those managing arthritis, this imbalance can make everyday movements more uncomfortable, adding to the strain on already sensitive areas. Additionally, the high cooking temperatures used in frying can produce harmful compounds called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These compounds form when proteins or fats react with sugar in the bloodstream, and they have been linked to increased inflammation and oxidative stress in the body. Over time, the buildup of AGEs can worsen joint damage and contribute to chronic discomfort. Experts recommend reducing the intake of fried foods to help minimize these effects. Swapping fried options for baked or grilled alternatives can make a significant difference. Baking or grilling not only reduces the amount of unhealthy fats but also avoids the creation of harmful compounds associated with high-heat cooking. For example, instead of fried chicken, a piece of oven-baked chicken seasoned with herbs can offer the same satisfying flavor without the added inflammation. Grilled vegetables and fish are also excellent choices that are both heart-healthy and easier on the joints. Making these small changes can support better joint health, helping to reduce stiffness and promote more comfortable movement. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt are common in many diets, but for some people with arthritis, they may be contributing to joint pain and inflammation. Experts suggest that the reason lies in a protein found in dairy called casein. Casein is known to trigger inflammation in some individuals, particularly around the joints. This response can lead to more stiffness and discomfort, making it harder to move freely throughout the day. Some studies show that casein can irritate the tissue surrounding the joints, potentially making arthritis symptoms worse over time. For those who notice more joint pain after consuming dairy, Reducing or eliminating it from the diet may bring relief. It's important to pay attention to how your body responds after having milk, cheese, or yogurt. If there's more stiffness or aching, it might be worth considering some alternatives that are kinder to your joints. Fortunately, there are plenty of nutritious options available that don't come with the same inflammatory risks. Almond milk and oat milk are popular choices that provide a creamy texture without the casein found in dairy. They are also often fortified with calcium and vitamin D, making it easy to maintain bone health. For those concerned about getting enough calcium, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and broccoli are excellent sources. These vegetables are not only rich in calcium but also packed with vitamins and antioxidants that support overall joint health. Making these small changes can help reduce inflammation, potentially easing discomfort and improving mobility. For breakfast, try switching to almond milk in your cereal or using oat milk in your coffee. Adding leafy greens to your lunch or dinner can also help ensure you're getting the nutrients needed to support strong bones and healthy joints. Simple adjustments like these may help reduce inflammation and bring more comfort to everyday movements. Alcohol is a familiar part of many social gatherings and quiet evenings at home, but it may also be contributing to inflammation and joint discomfort, especially for those with arthritis. Experts suggest that alcohol can trigger inflammation in the body, making pain and stiffness worse over time. This is because alcohol increases levels of certain inflammatory markers, which can aggravate swelling and discomfort in the joints. Studies also indicate that regular alcohol consumption may interfere with the effectiveness of some arthritis medications. Certain medications like non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, NSAIDs, and disease-modifying anti-rheumatic drugs, DMARDs, are commonly prescribed to manage arthritis symptoms. When mixed with alcohol, these medications may not work as effectively, or worse, could increase the risk of side effects, including stomach bleeding and liver strain. For those managing arthritis, cutting back on alcohol could help improve how well these medications work while also reducing inflammation. There are simple and enjoyable alternatives that can replace alcohol without sacrificing flavor or enjoyment. Sparkling water with a slice of lemon or lime can offer a refreshing, fizzy experience without the inflammatory effects. Herbal teas are another excellent choice. Varieties like chamomile, ginger, and turmeric tea not only provide comfort and warmth but also come with natural anti-inflammatory properties. These options are not only gentler on the joints but also support overall hydration, which is important for joint lubrication and mobility. Making the switch to these alternatives may help reduce joint pain and support a healthier lifestyle. Choosing drinks that are kind to your body is a small change that can make a big difference in how you feel every day. Foods high in omega-6 fatty acids, such as corn oil and sunflower oil, are commonly used in cooking. However, experts suggest that while omega-6 fatty acids are essential for the body, most people consume them in excess, especially in modern diets. Too much omega-6, when not balanced with omega-3 fatty acids, can contribute to inflammation in the body. Some studies show that chronic inflammation is linked to a higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other health problems. This is particularly important for seniors, as managing inflammation can help prevent or control chronic conditions. To maintain a healthy balance, doctors recommend using oils that are higher in omega-3s and lower in omega-6. Olive oil, for example, is an excellent alternative. It contains heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and has been shown to support healthy blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Another great option is flaxseed oil, which is rich in omega-3s and can be added to salads or smoothies. Fatty fish, such as salmon, is another good source of omega-3s. Regular consumption of salmon can help reduce inflammation and support brain health, which is crucial as we age. Making simple swaps in cooking oils can have a positive impact on overall health. For instance, instead of frying with corn or sunflower oil, try using olive oil or avocado oil for sautéing or drizzling over vegetables. By balancing the intake of omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids, It becomes easier to manage inflammation and reduce the risk of chronic conditions. Making the transition to healthier alternatives like olive oil, flaxseed oil, or fatty fish can be simple and enjoyable. For breakfast, try replacing butter with a drizzle of olive oil on your toast or in scrambled eggs. This swap can add a mild, pleasant flavor and boost your intake of healthy fats. Adding a handful of flax seeds to your morning smoothie or yogurt is another easy way to incorporate omega-3s into your day. Flax seeds are small, but they pack a lot of nutritional value without changing the taste of your meal. For lunch, using olive oil to dress salads or sauté vegetables is an effortless way to reduce omega-6 consumption. If you enjoy a sandwich, opt for a wrap with avocado instead of mayonnaise. The creamy texture of avocado makes a satisfying replacement, and it provides heart-healthy fats. You can also try incorporating salmon into your lunch routine. Grilled or baked salmon can be added to salads, or simply served with a side of vegetables for a quick and nutritious meal. For dinner, instead of cooking with corn or sunflower oil, switch to avocado or olive oil for sautéing or roasting. Consider adding a piece of grilled salmon or a fish like mackerel to your evening meal. These small changes can help improve your diet without requiring major adjustments, making it easier to maintain long-term health benefits. In this video, we've discussed 7 common foods and their healthier alternatives to support joint health. To quickly recap, we talked about reducing the intake of processed sugars and opting for fruits like berries, which are rich in antioxidants that help reduce inflammation. Instead of consuming fried foods, consider grilling or baking your meals with heart-healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil. For those who enjoy red meat, swapping in fatty fish like salmon, which is full of omega-3s, can promote joint mobility and reduce stiffness. When it comes to dairy, choosing plant-based alternatives like almond milk or oat milk can be gentler on your joints and overall health. Avoiding refined grains and opting for whole grains like brown rice and quinoa helps support better joint function with added fiber. Reducing your intake of processed foods and replacing them with fresh, nutrient-dense vegetables and lean proteins can make a world of difference for managing joint pain. Lastly, cutting back on foods high in omega-6 fatty acids, such as corn oil, in favor of flaxseed oil or olive oil, provides the right balance of healthy fats to support your joints. Think of these swaps not as giving up your favorite foods, but as discovering new ones that actually love your joints back. By making simple changes like these, you can nourish your body in a way that helps you feel more comfortable, mobile, and energized. Remember, it's about taking small steps that add up over time, all working together to support a healthier, happier you. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more health advice made just for you. Your support helps ensure that more people can access simple, reliable information to improve their health and well-being. Doctors recommend that making small, consistent changes can lead to big improvements over time, and sharing your experiences can inspire others who are on the same journey. Have you tried cutting out any of these foods? What difference did it make in how you feel day to day? Your feedback is important, and by commenting, you can also connect with others who are looking for the same guidance. Whether it's a new way of cooking, a change in your diet, or a fresh perspective on health, sharing your story could help someone else take their next step toward a healthier lifestyle. Thank you for being a part of this community. Remember, small changes lead to big results. You don't have to make everything perfect or do it all at once. Starting with just one step at a time can make a noticeable difference in how you feel day to day. Experts suggest that gradual adjustments to your lifestyle, like incorporating healthier foods, staying active, and taking time to care for your body, can have a lasting impact. There's no rush to make every change immediately. Instead, focus on the simple, manageable changes that feel right for you. Doctors recommend focusing on progress, not perfection. Each positive choice you make can help you feel more energized and improve your overall health. It may take time, but consistency is key, and even the smallest improvements can add up over weeks and months. And who knows? The next step you take might be the one that helps you wake up pain-free, feeling more mobile and ready to enjoy the day ahead. Keep moving forward at your own pace, and remember, every step you take is a step toward a healthier, happier you. Keep going, and let these changes be the foundation for a brighter, more comfortable future.